say, everyone, we are currently facing pandemic. COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by the most recently discovered coronavirus.
Coronavirus of 2019 or COVID-19 is a virus that can be transferred from person to person.
They say don't you ever give up. It's so hard to be something when you're not. But I have walked alone with the stars in the moonlit night. I have walked alone, no one by my side. Now I walk with you, with my head held high. In the darkest sky, I feel so alive.
Here's the helpful ways to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Planning to go out? Keep these items on hand when venturing out. The mask. And also the facial. And of course, alcohol to sanitize. Because increased awareness is one of the best ways to fight the spread of this disease. Wear a mask. Make sure it covers both your nose and mouth. Practice social distancing. Maintain at least 6 feet distance between you and others. Practice good hand hygiene. Wash your hand frequently for at least 20 seconds. Use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer if soap and water are not available.
Those are just simple tips to prevent COVID-19. Headlines about coronavirus seems to change every day, but if you are aware and know information about what it is, you can protect yourself, because increased awareness is one of the best ways to fight the spread of this disease. Follow the guidelines to help to protect ourselves and our family. Keep safe always, everyone.
COVID-19 ay pugsain na, ngayong pandemic tayo naman ang bibida. Sumunod sa batas at maging disiplina. COVID-19 ay wakasan na.
COVID-19 is real. It is a deadly virus originated in Wuhan, China that can put someone's life in jeopardy. However, we can avoid the spread of this virus by simply following health protocols. Hajimemashite, I am April J. Paradas, and today I'll be giving you 5 health protocol tips on how to prevent the spread of this virus.
Tip number 1. Clean your hands often. Tip number 2. Cough and sneeze in your elbow and not in your hands. Tip number 3. Use face mask and face shield when you go to public places. Tip number 4. Avoid contact with someone who is sick. Lastly, tip number 5. Disinfect your hands using alcohol.
fight this COVID-19 because as one country, we can prevail. Again, this is April J. Paradas, and let us always bear in mind that prevention is better than cure.
Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies at Sultan Kudarat State University.
What are the minimum health protocols and how it is done in public places?
First, wash your hand. Use warm water and soap and rub your hands for at least 20 seconds. Second, social distancing. Maintain a distance of at least 1 meter between yourself and someone. Number 3, always wear face mask and facial. Wearing a face mask and facial helps to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Lastly, hand sanitizer. Before and after visiting a friend or loved one, use hand sanitizer. Together, we can fight the coronavirus. Keep safe, everyone. God bless.
Hi guys, this is Isa Caballo from SocStud1A, and today I am going to show you guys and demonstrate some things that we must need to follow as part of the public protocols that is implemented by DOH at this time of pandemic. As you guys can see here at the table, I have some stuff right here, and these are the things that we need. First, face masks or disposable masks. Second, face shield. Third, alcohol or soap. And the last one is the meter stick. Okay, face mask or disposable face mask. This one is to help us to protect our health and to prevent the virus to enter in our nose and mouth, since virus is invisible. Next, face shield. This one is also to help us to protect our eyes as well as our nose and our mouth. Next, alcohol, to sanitize our hand, or you can use soap also. Fourth, meter stick, means do the social distancing to help limit the opportunities to come in contact with contaminated surfaces and infected people outside our home.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No.
That's all. Thank you. Bye.
Hi! Tips is staying safe in the era of COVID-19.
Tip number 1.
First, practice good hand hygiene. Wash for at least 20 seconds.
Keeping hands clean is one of the most important steps we can take to avoid getting sick and spreading germs to others.
If you can choose water and soap, hand sanitizer is the best alternative.
Make sure sanitizer is 70% alcohol. Tip number 2.
Wear a mask. the best alternative.
Tip number 3.
Maintain at least 6 feet distance between you and others.
Tip number 4.
And lastly, don't ignore your own symptoms.
Common symptoms of COVID are fever and chills, cough, shortness of breath, difficulty of breathing, and loss of taste and smell. Make sure you own a thermometer and take your temperature daily. Contact your doctor if you have any symptoms. Thank you, and stay safe.
Coronavirus of 2019 or COVID-19 is a virus that can be transferred from person to person.
There is a lot out there about COVID-19. Guidelines and recommendations are changing quickly as we learn more about the virus and how it acts. Some of the symptoms of this coronavirus disease is fever, cough, and shortness of breathing. As of this moment, the best thing we can do is to avoid the exposures and other infections. But the question is, what practical steps you can take to keep you and those around you safe and healthy? These are the several everyday precautions we can take to avoid infections. First, staying home as much as possible. Second, limiting contact outside of your household. Third, avoid non-essential errands, visits, and travels. When you do have to leave your home, practice social distancing by keeping at least 6 feet away from others. The face covering should be worn in public, especially when social distancing measures are difficult to maintain. Avoid hugging and handshake as much as possible. Avoid touching your face. If you feel sneezing or coughing, cover your nose and mouth with a tissue or flex your elbow and use it as a cover. Carry a small bottle of hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol and use that until you can properly wash and clean your hands with soap and water, at least 20 seconds.
Paalala naman po sa mga nanonood, upang makaiwas po tayo sa sakit ay ugaliing maglinis ng ating katawan at ingatan ang ating sarili. Maraming salamat po.
The following are some health measures that should be taken during the COVID-19 pandemic to protect against the virus. These are face coverings, cleaning protocols, hand washing, social distancing. Wearing a face mask is a must when you go out and need to be near other people. Facial, when worn correctly, may reduce the release of infectious particles, thus reducing the spread of COVID-19. Secondary education, major in social studies.
Good day everyone, my name is Amor Tigasca from SKSU Access Campus, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies 1A. And I will give you the 5 easy steps to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Number 1. Sneeze or cough, cover your nose and mouth with a tissue or use your elbow, like this. Number 2. Wash your hands with the soap and waters for at least 20 seconds. Number 3. Clean and disinfect surfaces around your home and your work frequently. Number 4. Keep at least 6 feet between yourself and others if you must be in public. And lastly, number 5. Wear a surgical or a cloth face covering over your mouth and nose when around others. Follow those guys, keep safe, stay healthy, and God bless.
In the present time, we are struggling brought by this virus called COVID-19. And one of the best solutions to prevent this virus entering our bodies is to practice the following health protocols. Number 1. Always clean hands. Don't give COVID-19 a chance. Second, wear mask and a face shield outside your home so you will safely roam. Third, cover coughs and sneezes. Protect yourself and others from diseases. Fourth, don't touch mouth, nose, and eyes unless the hands are proper sanitized. Fifth, 1 meter away keeps viruses at bay. Six, stay at home if you're feeling sick. Seek medical care and act quick. Lastly, get the latest news from trusted sources. Fight the virus with these resources. Let us stay safe, folks, and God bless.
Hey guys! How to be safe from COVID-19 pandemic? How can we get rid of this deadly virus? This is Randy from BSED Social Studies 1A. It's been 2 years when COVID-19 erupted. It's been a massive burden to all of the people in the world. Countless opportunity were fade away, countless story were sadness, and countless lives were burned. In order to protect ourselves and our family as well from this deadly virus, we must take action and obey all the health protocols implemented. And that is what we are going to talk for today. First, we must wear face mask all the time except when we are at home. Masks are a simple barrier to help prevent your respiratory droplets from reaching others. Second, always observe 1 meter physical distancing. Social distancing is crucial for preventing the spread of contagious illnesses like coronavirus. Third, always sanitize your hand with sanitizers and antibacterial soap. Fourth, avoid non-essential travel. To slow the spread of COVID-19, stay at home except to get groceries, medications, or other essentials. Avoid outings you don't have to take. If you must travel during the COVID-19 pandemic, avoid contact with others, wear a cloth face. Thank you for your time. We shall keep in mind that discipline plays a big role to combat the virus. Bye.
Mga kababayan, sama-sama nating mapipigilan ang paglaganap ng COVID-19 basta't tatandaan at susundin natin lahat ang health protocol. Health protocol, sana all! Face mask, sana all! Face shield, sana all! Hand washing, sana all! Disinfecting, sana all! Social distancing, sana all! Sana all! Stay home muna, huwag mag-alala para ang virus hindi na kumala. Sumunod tayo sa health protocol. Sana all! Sana all! Protocol. Mga kapamilya, sama-sama nating tigilan ang pagpalaganap ng COVID-19 sa pamagitan ng pagsunod sa COVID-19 health protocols gaya ng pagsuot ng face mask, pagsuot ng face shield, palaging maghuhugas ng mga kamay, at pagdidisinfect ng mga gamit at social distancing.
May bagong virus na kumakalat ngayon at naaalarma ang buong nation. Para di daw mahawa, ito ang solusyon. Kaya sundin mabuti tong instructions. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan
Tip number 1, wear a mask. Before leaving your house, always make sure that you have with you your mask. Wherever you go, don't forget to bring and wear it, especially if you go to public places. Because remember, a simple cough and sneeze from a COVID positive person can contaminate the virus. That's why wear a mask to stay protected. Tip number 2, keep yourself sanitized. Always wash your hands with soap and put alcohol to keep it disinfected. If you go to public market and other public places, make sure to bring a small bottle of alcohol to keep your hands sanitized and to avoid the virus. Tip number 3, social distancing. Social distancing is one of the best ways to prevent the virus from spreading. Avoid crowded places and if possible, maintain a 6 feet distance from others. Avoid close contact to other people because less interactions, less harm. And the last and most important tips is to stay at home. Stay at home unless you have to go to market and pharmacies to buy foods and medicines. Go outside if it is necessary only and avoid gatherings, parties, and errands that aren't important. Stay at home to stay protected because the fewer people you're around, the lower your chance of infection. Thank you.
The number of COVID-19 cases here in the country has now breached the 500,000 mark.
Hey, watch this.
Talked to Health Spokesperson Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere.
Well, we can see that the 7-day average have already increased compared to December, from December. In December, we were averaging about 1,000 to 1,300 cases per day.
The number of COVID-19 cases is increasing. We should be careful. Let me tell you the minimum health protocols, especially in public places. When you go to public places, always remember to wear your mask. Avoid physical contact. Instead of shaking hands, we can do this. Maintain social distancing. Don't forget to wash your hands with hand soap when you go home from public places. Aryan Jade Agardose from Social Studies 1A is here to remind you to stay healthy and safe.
Good day everyone, I am Nicole Marie B. Timel from BSED Social Studies 1A and I will be talking about the safety protocols and how to avoid the spreading of coronavirus.
Coronavirus disease spread through droplets generated when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or exhales. The following will be useful to prevent the virus from spreading.
Number 1. Always wear your face mask and face shield at all times. way of wearing your face mask and face shield. Number 2, sanitize your hands frequently. Like this. Number 3, register upon entry. So what I'm holding right now is an example of a contact tracing card. And number 4, stay physically distant among others.
Thank you for watching. Keep safe, everyone.
I am Hanime A. Olyage from BSED Social Studies 1A. Mga paalala sa panahon ng COVID-19.
Good afternoon, ma'am, sir. So, ngayon po ipapaalam ko po sa inyo kung paano po tayo, ano pong gagawin natin pag tayo ay lumabas ng bahay or may pupuntahan isang lugar po. So, first po, gagawin po natin ay magsuot po tayo ng face mask. Kasi yung face mask, ito po yung nakakatulong po sa atin para mas maprotektahan po tayo sa virus, para hindi po yung droplets may mapunta sa atin. And next po is, maghugas po tayo ng kamay time to time. O di kaya maglagay ng alcohol time to time para masanitize po yung kamay natin. Kasi hindi natin alam kung saan nakakahawak yung kamay natin. Kung may virus ba doon or wala. Mas okay na rin mag-sanitize tayo every time para mas mag-protect pa po tayo. Next po is kung magpunta naman po tayo sa madaming tao, kailangan po natin mag-social distancing. Need po natin yun para mas ma-prevent po natin yung contact bawat sa isa't isa. So, kailangan po talaga yun siya para mas hindi na tayo madaling mahawaan. Para ganun po. Intindihan niyo po ba? Sir, ma'am? Okay po. Then, kailangan po natin magdala ng alcohol every time para mas mag-sanitize yung kamay natin. Kaya kayo sinabi ko kanina. Para mas ma-protectionan po tayo sa ano. At para mas maiwasan po talaga yung COVID, kailangan po natin mag-stay sa bahay lang po natin kung po pwede. Kung wala naman po tayo mapupuntahan ibang lugar. Kung hindi naman importante, pwedeng mag-stay na lang po tayo sa ating bahay para mas maging protectado po tayo. Yun lang po. Naintindihan niyo po, ma'am, sir? Opo, ma'am. Okay, thank you po.
Many of us are currently thinking about how we can help to avoid this global pandemic. If you want to help, be at least informed, participate, and be positive. So, currently, the best thing you can do is to avoid exposure to the virus and other infections. Means, stay at home as much as possible. Limit contact outside of the household. Means, avoid non-essential errands, visits, and travels. And today, I will be discussing the minimum protocols for us to fully avoid this coronavirus. We want to remember the mandatory of wearing the face mask and face shield. Remember to wear these two things in order for us to be safe in public places. This should be worn especially in public places since the social distancing is difficult to maintain. Number 2, practice social distancing for at least 6 feet away from others. You should also avoid touching your face and carry a small hand sanitizer that contains for at least 60% alcohol. Remember, it is better to be safe than never. Let us stay safe, well-informed, positive, and brave as we fight this global pandemic.
We face an invisible enemy every day, and that is COVID-19. We must know how to take adequate precautions to protect ourselves and the people around us, and to prevent the spread of COVID-19. These are the appropriate precautions to protect each other and to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Clean your hands often. Use soap and clean water. Maintain a safe distance when you are in a crowded people. Wear your mask when you are going outside of your home. Don't touch your eyes, nose, and your mouth. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. Limit social gatherings and spend time in the crowded places. Protect each other, stay safe together.
been a year since we encountered the COVID-19 and some people's life has been gone. Today, I will share some important ways about health protocols that make us safety against the virus. First, washing hands is very important. It's not correct to wash hands so fast. Wash your hand with antibacterial soap and rub it carefully so that the dirt can be removed. We can also use sanitizers, alcohol, wipes, and other disinfectant materials for our hands if the soap aren't available. Second, always wear a mask. After using a mask, it's not correct to touch the whole mask on your face to remove it. You should put your hands in the side of your ears to get the ties of the mask so you can remove it properly. If you have been in the public places and went home, it's not correct to enter the house if you direct go to your room without throwing the mask properly and cleaning yourself and going to bed. Before entering in your house, you should remove your mask and throw it in the garbage can. Put aside the sleeper outside of your house and use the sleeper for inside of the house. Then get the sanitizer and clean your hands. After that, you should change your clothes so that you are clean. Lastly, observe social distancing. It's not correct to be just like this in the picture. Always remember that 6 feet apart from others. And always observe social distancing. The important things to do is to stop spreading and prevent the virus is to follow the health protocols and stay at home.
So ngayon, kailangan nating magsuot ng face mask upang hindi tayo makakuha ng anumang sakit lalo na sa COVID-19. Pagkatapos, kumuha tayo ng alcohol at isa-sanitize natin ito sa ating mga kamay. Face shield. At upang makasigurado tayo na hindi tayo makakuha ng anumang sakit, magdala at magsuot tayo ng face shield kung aalis tayo ng ating bahay. Tara, samahan niyo ako at pupunta tayo ng palengke ngayon. At makalipas ng 15 minuto, nakabalik na ako ng bahay. Tara, samahan niyo ako at ilalagay ko itong aking dala sa kusina. At bago natin buksan ang ating mga pinamili, isa-sanitize muna natin ito gamit ang alcohol. At pagkatapos, maghugas tayo ng ating mga kamay at gumamit tayo ng antibacterial soap upang makasigurado tayo na hindi tayo nahawaan ng anumang sakit. Tapos, basain natin ang ating mga kamay, kumuha tayo ng antibacterial soap o kahit na anong sabon. Pagkatapos, kantahin natin ang happy birthday ng 2 beses upang makasigurado tayo na malinis ng ating mga kamay.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
At pagkatapos na banlawan ang ating mga kamay, kumuha lang tayo ng tuwalya, itatap lang natin, then kunin natin yung face mask gamit dito at itatapon sa basurahan.
At ayan, lahat ay malinis na sa aking katawan, dyan lang kayo at maliligo lang ako.
Sa inyong bahay, lagi nating pakatandaan na kailangan nating sundin ang BSED protocol upang makasigurado tayo na hindi tayo mahahawaan ng anumang sakit lalo na sa COVID-19. Be kind, be safe, be alert, let's fight together COVID-19. At huwag nating kalimutan, ligtas ang may alam.
day, everyone. These are the minimum protocol that we need to follow to prevent the spread of the respiratory disease like COVID-19. First, stay at least 6 feet from other people. Second, cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue. Then throw the tissue in the trash and wash your hands. Third, within the public, wear a face mask covering over your nose and mouth. Fourth, do not touch your eyes, nose, and mouth. Fifth, clean and disinfect frequency touch object and surface. 6. Stay at home when you are sick. Expect to get medical care. Lastly, wash your hand often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. We here as one!
Hello everyone! I'm Julian Glory Arvin Luan from BSED Social Studies 1A. In this video, I will demonstrate the health protocols at this time of COVID-19 pandemic as we enter public places.
What are those health protocols? Wash or sanitize your hands. Wear a face mask. Cover your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Observe social distancing. Wash or sanitize your hands. Wear a face mask. Cover your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Observe social distancing. So that are those health protocols. In order to avoid the COVID-19 virus, we must take our responsibility to follow those health protocols as we enter public places so that we can lessen the virus in spreading. Thank you for watching and God bless.
Stop the spreading of coronavirus. There are simple steps to stop the spreading of coronavirus. First, use your hand sanitizer to disinfect your hands. Second, use face masks and face shield properly. Third, learn the 1 meter social distancing, and last, avoid the crowded places. We must be responsible for our health. Stay at home, stay safe, everyone.
Activity and physical education.
Good day, everyone. I am Kayla Marie and Libria, and I am here today to share with you some basic protocols that I implemented to avoid getting infected with coronavirus, or also known as COVID-19. So as we all know, COVID-19 brought us such sufferings and changed the way we live today. So we must follow these basic protocols so that we can avoid such big amount of cases in our community or in our country. So these basic protocols are: first, always wash your hands. And after that, you can also use some sanitizers such as alcohol or wipes. Second, always wear a face mask. So wearing a face mask is a must, especially when we're going in a outdoor or in a public places so that we can avoid such direct contact with someone. So third, always observe social distancing at least 1 meter away from each other, especially when you are in public places. So fourth and last, always observe cleanliness in your surroundings, especially when in the place you were in, so that you can have a fresh, healthy, and clean environment. So that's all. Thank you.
I hope that you can apply and use this information. Thank you and God bless.
Let's beat the COVID-19. To stop the spreading of viruses, we should follow the simple reminder to prevent the COVID-19. Here are some health protocols that we should follow. Proper hand washing, wear your face mask, maintain social distancing, and use disinfectant. Proper hand washing. We should practice 8 steps of proper hand washing. First, wet hands with warm water. Second, apply an exact amount of liquid soap. Third, rub your palms. Fourth, rub your fingers and thumbs. Fifth, rub your nails on your palms. Sixth, rub the back of each hand. 7. Rinse with clean running water. And last, dry thoroughly with clean and dry towel. Wear your face mask. When we go outside, it is necessary to wear our mask. This is a simple step of wearing a mask. When you are in a crowded place, maintain social distancing and avoid social gatherings, and stay at home if it's not necessary to go out.
Good day everyone, this is Laika Jean and Libria from SocStud1A Access Campus, taking Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in Social Studies 1A. I'm here today to discuss with you the COVID-19 basic protocols. In order for us to be safe and decrease the amount of the cases that we have been facing today brought by COVID-19, we must follow safety protective measures. Here are the basic protocols that we must follow. First, practice frequent and proper hand washing. It is most applicable after touching things or after having a handshake from other people. After washing your hands, you can apply alcohol and use wet wipes. Second, when you go to public places, make sure that you always wear a mask. Cover your nose and mouth when you are sneezing and coughing to avoid direct contact from other individuals. The third last is observe proper social distancing at least 1 meter away from each individual to avoid the spreading of the COVID-19. Take care of yourself, have clean and safe environments to avoid being affected. Thank you and God bless.
Clap.
Hi everyone, I know that we are facing a pandemic right now. Whole world are suffering from this pandemic and a lot of people died because of this virus. And today, I'm gonna show you how to prevent the virus from spreading. We should wear our face mask and face shield properly, like this. And this. Other health protocols is we need to observe social distancing to avoid yung pagdikit-dikit. It's because we don't know kung sino yung may virus at para na din po na maiwasan na din po yung pagkalat nito. Is always bring alcohol kahit saan po tayo magpunta to sanitize our hands, and alam ko na kahit ano-ano lang yung ating hinahawakan. So, syempre para iwas na din, we need alcohol to sanitize our hands.
What is COVID-19? Coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. This virus can be spread by asymptomatic people as well. How do I prevent spreading the virus? We must do wearing masks when leaving home. When got home. Wash your hand frequently. And sanitizing or disinfect. Wearing a mask is not only important, it's life-saving. You may be carrier of COVID-19 and be asymptomatic. By wearing a mask, you're stopping the spread and protecting others. Keep safe and God bless all. By yours truly, Luella L. Sugadol. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Maynard P. Fulgar from BSED Social Studies 1A. Today, we're gonna talk about the safety protocols of the COVID-19. So, coronavirus is an infectious disease that can cause people having pneumonia and severe headache, and most of all, loss of appetite and loss of taste. So, here are some tips that can maybe help you to prevent coronavirus. So first, we use the surgical mask or any kind of mask that we use so to prevent inhaling bad bacteria. And secondly, we use the alcohol so that we clean our hands every time we put things in our hands and doing some work in your house, because personal hygiene is very important when fighting coronavirus. It's because it is the virus that we cannot see or feel it, but to prevent it, you just clean yourself at all times.
Hello everyone, I'm John Robil Obalinbin, and in this video I will share some of my basic steps na ginagawa ko every time na lumalabas ako ng bahay to prevent the COVID-19. And the first thing to do is to wear your mask. Wear your mask is very helpful because it cover our mouth and nose. And we need also to wear our face shield. So, it will cover our whole face to prevent the COVID-19. If lumalabas tayo ng bahay, yung maruruming hangin will protect our yung mukha natin. And then don't forget to use any sanitizer or alcohol para ma-sanitize yung kamay natin sa mga hinawakan natin. And we need also to do the proper hand washing to prevent yung para malinisan yung kamay natin, and pwede nating malabanan yung COVID-19. And if we follow these basic safety protocols, it will help our country to decrease the increasing rate of COVID-19. So please guys, please spread love and pray for our country, because I believe that in the power of God, it will be back the normal life that we lived before. Thank you.
COVID protocols. First, maintain social distancing for at least 1 or 2 meters. Second, avoid crowded places like meetings, malls, and others. Third, always wear face mask or eye shield, especially in public places. And last, always put or bring alcohol for disinfection or sanitation.
Good day everyone, I am Jefferson B. Bitalak from Sultan Kudarat State University, Access Campus, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies.
Coronaviruses, CoV, are a large family of viruses that cause illness ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome or MERS-CoV and Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, SARS-CoV. A novel coronavirus, nCoV, is a new strain that has not been previously identified in humans.
Today I will talking about safety health protocols against COVID-19 virus. Here's the tips that you can use to avoid COVID-19 in public place. First, wash your hands with alcohol, and if you don't have an alcohol, you can use hand sanitizer. Second, wear your face mask when you go out in public places. Like this. This is the proper way of wearing this face mask. And lastly, wear your face shield. This is the proper way of wearing face shield. Thank you everyone.
Good day, everyone. My name is Edison Cerilla from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies of Sultan Kudarat State University Access Campus. Today, we're going to share a safety step to avoid COVID-19. Step 1. Wear a mask.
Wearing a mask helps you to protect those people around you. Masks are simple barrier help to prevent our respiratory droplets from reaching others. So it is very important and essential to avoid the coronavirus.
Step 2. Use alcohol or soap to wash your hand.
Washing hands with soap and disinfecting it with alcohol can keep us healthy and prevent the spread of coronavirus. Help us to avoid the virus because every surfaces we touch was possible to have a droplets of uninfected. That's why we should keep our hands clean.
Step 3. Use disinfectant to clean your house.
Keeping our home clean and disinfected will prevent the spread of coronavirus. If there is someone come in our house who is infected, the chance of the virus living on the surface in our house are less likely if we clean it regularly.
Step 4. Stay at home or execute social distancing at public places.
Social distancing measures and aim to slow the spread of disease by stopping chains of transmission of COVID-19. It is important to observe the 6 feet distance in order to reduce contact with contaminated places and infected people. It is important that we diligently follow these guidelines to minimize the risk of spreading the virus. In order to protect our family, we should always aware ourselves and updated to the new information provided by the health organization. I hope that you are going to follow the guidelines and protocols that mentioned. Stay safe and God bless.
Good day everyone, I am Alan Canitgas and today I will teach you some health protocols na dapat natin gagawin o susundin when we're in public places. So example ng public places ay yung mall, market, store, etc. o yung mga places na palagi natin pinupuntahan. So, ano dapat natin gagawin or susundin ng mga health protocols? So, first and foremost is always wear our face mask and face shield. Yes po. Huwag po natin dapat kalimutang magsuot ng face mask or face shield for protection. Second is mag-sanitize. Kung marami man kayong alcohol, so pwede kayong maglagay or magdala para time to time makapag-sanitize kayo. Third is always observe social distancing. So, mag-observe tayo ng 1 meter social distancing. So, layo-layo muna po tayo. Iwasan po muna yung kapag shake hands, hug-hug dyan, or mag-touching-touching. And another thing, kapag uubo or babahin po tayo, always cover our mouth or nose para po hindi po i-spread yung bacteria na inilabas natin. So, yun lamang po at sana may natutunan kayo at lagi natin isaisip na prevention is better than cure. Yung kalusugan natin ay ang ating kayamanan.
Now, I will show and teach you what to do to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 in our area. Kapag aalis o lalabas tayo ng bahay, ang dapat nating gawin, una, we must wear a face mask and face shield, and we must bring hand sanitizer or alcohol. Second, when we are in the public area, keep a meter distance to the people around, and avoid hugging or holding the hand of others. Third, while in outdoors, avoid touching the eyes, nose, and lips. And last, kapag babahing o uubo, takpan ang buong ilong at bibig gamit ang panyo o tissue. Maaari ding gamitin ang manggas o loob ng siko. Lumayo sa mga tao. Kapag uubo o babahing, itapon din ang nagamit na tissue sa basurahan. At ang panghuli ay hugasan ng mga kamay o maglagay ng hand sanitizer.
Coronavirus disease, or COVID-19, is an infectious disease caused by the newly discovered coronavirus. The most common symptoms of COVID-19 is dry cough, fever, and tiredness. The less common symptoms of COVID-19 is we have the pain, sore throat, headache, diarrhea, or loss of appetite, and rash skin, or what they call discoloration of skin. Please stay safe by taking some simple protocols for COVID-19. First is we need to apply a social distancing. Always wear your mask. Always sanitize your hands by using an alcohol.
And the last one is vaccine. These are the most important ways to slow spread of getting coronavirus. As soon as you can, get your vaccine. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Arif Ahmad and I'm here to demonstrate the minimum health protocols done in public places. First, always bring your face mask. Kasi you get the virus from inhaling it. Second is, if you cough or yung maghatching, always magharap sa lugar na wala masyadong tao. And third, keep your distance sa ibang tao para mas hindi masyadong maalanghap kung meron mang virus na nakatapos sa ibang tao. And fourth is the hand sanitizers. Always bring your hand sanitizers with you. Fifth is, kung makauwi kayo ng bahay, always wash your hands. And avoid touching your mouth and your nose and your eyes. That's all.
These are some health protocols we should consider when we are in the public places. First, always wear your face mask. use your hands.
Proteksyonan ang sarili, lalong-lalo na ang inyong miyembro ng pamilya. Kung ikaw ay madalas na lumalabas sa inyong bahay, ito ang lagi mong tandaan. Minimum health protocol. Number 1, wearing of face mask and face shield. Number 2, observe safe physical distancing. Number 3, washing our hands. Number 4, avoid touching our face and other surfaces. Proteksyonan ang sarili, lalong-lalo na ang paglaganap ng COVID-19 virus. Stay at home.
The following are the things we should follow or to do to avoid coronavirus. First, wear your mask when you go outside. Second, always sanitize your hands. Third, observe the social distancing. Number 4, wash your hands. And stay at home, everyone. Keep safe. God bless.
It's been 12 days, I think I'm thinking straight.
Good morning, everyone. As we continuously doing our best to fight pandemic, I am here to demonstrate to all of you about the simple step of protocols about COVID-19. So, first step to prevent our COVID-19 is wear your mask or wearing your mask. So pag lumabas tayo ng ating mga tahanan, huwag nating kakalimutan na sumuot tayo ng mask dahil isa na ito upang maprotektahan ang ating kalusugan at maiwasan natin ang paglanghap ng iba't ibang amoy. Wash your hands frequently. So, dapat pag nakakahawak tayo ng mga bagay na alam natin na merong mga bakterya, huwag nating kakalimutan hugasan ang ating kamay within 30 seconds at gumamit po tayo ng alcohol or sanitizer para ang bakterya ay mamatay sa ating mga kamay. Avoid touching your mouth, eyes, and nose. So, dapat pag nakahawak tayo ng iba't ibang materials o iba't ibang bagay na ating nakikita sa ating kapaligiran, huwag tayo agad-agad humawak sa ating ilong at sa ating bunganga kapag hindi pa po tayo nakapaghugas ng kamay o nakapag-sanitizer para maiwasan po na ang bakterya ay papasok sa ating katawan. Kasi po, magkukos po ito ng virus sa ating katawan at may epektuhan ang ating immune system. So the last is, if you feel unwell, please stay at home and monitor your health. So dapat, pag nararamdaman po natin sa ating sarili na hindi po medyo okay, nakakaramdam po tayo ng lagnat, pagbahin, kailangan po nakastay lang po tayo sa ating tahanan upang maiwasan ang pagkalat ng virus. So, those are the simple steps to prevent the COVID-19. I hope you learned something.
COVID-19 disease causes no the symptoms. They include fever, coughing, muscle pain, shortness of breath. Wash your hands for 20 seconds or use soap. Use alcohol and sanitizer. When you are coughing, cover your mouth. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth when you are going. Cover your mouth and flex elbow. Maintain 1 meter distancing. Wear a mask and face shield when you are going.
Wear face mask to cover your
mouth, and nose. Number 2. Practice 2-meter social distancing, especially in crowded places. Number 3. Exercise regularly to strengthen the body. Number 4. Always disinfect and bring alcohol every time you go out. Number 5. Drink plenty of water and take your vitamins to strengthen your immune system. Number 6. Always eat healthy food, especially those food who are rich in vitamin C. And number 7. Get yourself vaccinated just like my grandmother in the picture. Be safe everyone, and let us all cancel this COVID-19 pandemic.